You know, the whole framework and the whole kind of vibe of Blinken's statement is tantamount to proving what the U.S. is up to, both their purported audience and their purported message. They don't give a damn about history, about the political reality, about anything other than their PR product, which they sell, and primarily to their domestic population politically. They are looking to get away with doing whatever they can, whenever they can, for another 500 years. It's a sick joke, and you look at the structure of it. Blinken is buttonholing Lavrov, who has said, yeah, we can talk if there's something to talk about, but not if you're just going to keep making these ridiculous statements. So he kind of sidelines him like a high school hallway on the sidelines of this G20 meeting, which they tried to bar them from last year. Remember, they were trying to push them out of the G20. So the only means of having a conversation is to sneak it in when you can get your full PR product sold. You can do what you want to do. And they come in with absolutely no dialogue, nothing at all. They have to stop this war of aggression. He said that like 3 times in his own statement. And it just reiterates what they've been saying from the beginning of Russia's response to the U.S. instituted Nazi-led coup in 2014, and a history going back at least now to 1957 of the U.S. trying to destabilize the government and population and economy of Ukraine. The U.S. is occupying Ukraine. This is not a war between Russia and Ukraine. The Ukraine is occupied territory, occupied first by this neo-Nazi regime. And if you look at it closely, Zelensky beat Poroshenko by promising peace with Russia. And within months, he was held hostage, literally on viral video on TV by the Nazis. Nazis, I'm using the word Nazis, N-A-Z. We use the word Nazi because everyone knows this. These are not only the grandsons of the Nazis who followed Stepan Bandera, but that level of Kiev's political engagement, which has gone on since then. And up until 2 years ago, everyone knew this. Everyone said it. It was the blot on the map of humanity, this neo-Nazi cabal that led the political compass in Kiev, and who was aided and abetted by the United States toward a regime, the Maidan regime, that continued its genocide against Russian speakers, Russian Orthodox believers, Russian culture advocates, everything that claimed any part of their own. And they had agreed, they voted actually, for Minsk. They voted for Zelensky, who said he was going to implement Minsk and seek peace with Russia. He didn't know. Maybe he did. I don't know. The guy's a criminal, so who knows? The French and the Germans insisted that there was nothing. They used it as a means to buy time to arm the fascists. I said it again, in Kiev. And this has never been about the people of Ukraine writ large against Russia. This is the U.S. using one of its neo-Nazi proxies, as it has done since the real one against the Nazis that the Russians won, but directly against the people by Russia. This is a NATO war. It's a U.S. and collective West war. And the Africans aren't buying it, because they see that this cabal of colonizers is the same gang of thugs and genocidal maniacs who have been slaughtering them for centuries. They're not stupid. And when Blinken is mouthing this kind of crap, the protesters in Kinshasa are waving Russian flags and saying Macron is a killer, Putin to the rescue, because these things seem simple to people who aren't looking for a means to defend imperialist behavior again. So, I don't know what Blinken's final, who is going to say he did a good job, but until they recognize that they cannot get away with what they've always done, they will lose. And the people are not behind them, but they could kill anyone they want. Remember that.